Welcome back, friends. I'm here with another summer country journal project. So last time we met up, I did a very tall tag. Do I have one? Yeah, I've got it handy here. So if you didn't see this project, look back in my previous videos and you'll find part one. The project we're going to do, I swear, is going to be much easier. No fussy cutting, which is a shame. I love fussy cutting, but I know it can be challenging. So let's get started. I've got page 84. And I think when I was doing the prep stages for this, I mentioned that how much I love the forget-me-not. This is a nice image on the back too, but it's huge and it's going to be hard to use. So I am going to use this this front image. So the first thing I'm going to do, you're going to see someone here. It says, a beautiful demoiselle dragonfly came skimming across the water. So I want you to just sort of cut a straight line under that. And it's going to be hard to cut a straight line because it's not straight. You know what? I'm not going to cut a straight line. I'm going to try to do a straight line underneath that line. Why not? Okay. Then, squaring it up with this cut, I will cut a line 4 inches away. And then kind of center this. Because I want a 6-inch 4x6 rectangle. All right, let's go back to this one. So this one I want to cut underneath the words. So right under the G in hedge and right under the F of dove's foot. And this time I'm going to cut, it's just shy. I'm going to get this at a 90-degree angle first. So just on the outside of the labels. Okay, now that's 60 degrees, or 90 degrees. 60, 90, whatever. All right. That moved a bit, but that's okay. And I want it 5.5 inches wide. Okay. So what we're making is a postcard. And I want this line to show. It says, a beautiful demoiselle dragonfly came skimming. So that's what I'm trying to aim at showing. But to make the back a good space for writing on, I'm going to cover this image. Now you can use copy paper. onion skin paper, tissue paper, whatever you have. I'm going to be using tea dyed onion skin with my tearing ruler. So I'm just laying it, two sides are already torn because this is a scrap I had. So I'm just gonna lay my tear ruler side just, oh, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch inside from the edge. Okay. All right. I got my purple glue. So I'm just going to adhere this onion skin onto the back. And because it's so thin, you'll still be able to see this image of the foxgloves through the onion skin. It'll just be a little muted. There we go. And now this part. Okay, this, you can consider this done at this point. I'm going to do some stitching, some zigzag around the edge. You don't have to sew if you're not a sew stitching person. I'm going to just arrange the view a little better. All right, let's see how this goes. And I know I've mentioned this before, but maybe you're new, maybe you're just joining my channel with the new series. A little bit of glue there. I'll just wipe that off. Okay. When you're doing a tag, I'm going to bring my light out just a little further. That's better. When you're doing a tag, and if you're looking at something, your eyes naturally go top to bottom, left to right, just like reading a page. So the least noticed spot is going to be down here. So this corner is where I always start my stitching. So I am going to do a big wide zigzag. If I can find my foot pedal. Always make sure your thread is pulled back out behind your presser foot, because otherwise it can get drawn up and make a big mess on the back of your project. So that's a good tip too. just shove my sewing machine out of the way. Now I have 2 threads on the top and 2 threads coming out the back. So I am going to pull on the first thread, and it gives me a little loop to pull through. So that brings the thread from the front to the back. Doing the same with the second one. Now I have all 4 threads. So I'm going to do a knot, 2 and 2. Oops, I didn't get all 4 threads in there. I'm afraid I don't have all 4 knots this time. You know what the problem is I'm so so far away from my face, I can't see. Old age isn't for wimps. I'll just trim that. Now, if you're worried about that coming undone, you can add a dot of glue on top. I would use art glitter glue. It dries clear. It won't show. The next part, I'm going to ink this up. Again, this part is completely optional as well. If you're not into doing distressing, I think I need to replace this. Something happened. I'm wondering what's rocking back there. Like, I've got a pool noodle back there so it doesn't rub against the wall, but it's still something. Just about done. All right, so that's all I'm going to do with this one. But if you have, for example, a postcard stamp, you could stamp the back. If you have some a stamp, like a postage stamp, you could put it up there. I might see if I have something with a bird on it. Or a butterfly, maybe. I'll see what I have. If you wanted to add some textiles, you know, maybe stitch a little ruffle on here, or add a little tab on there, or maybe a lace cluster or something, you have a blank slate. So whatever you wish to do to embellish this a little more, please feel free to do so. I'm just going to leave it plain for now, and as we go through the project, there might be extra pieces and parts that I want to use somewhere, so maybe I will layer them up on top of the postcard or something like that. So that is part 3 of a summer country diary, using Edith Holden pages from Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. and come back soon. We're going to do, next we're going to do page 76. All right, so you take care. We'll talk again soon.